Okay, well, let's do one more from classwork. Oops, let me fix this. Classwork 9.2. Clearly label your stuff. We did 3 and 7 on the previous video, and now we're going to do 17. The reason I want to do 17 is because on 7, they gave you the side length, and we solved for the apothem. Now on 17, they tell us what the apothem is, and we have to find the side length. So let's look at it. It says number 17, it says it's a regular pentagon. So that's with 5 sides. And then it says that our apothem, so from the center to the middle of the side, that is 2 feet, right? 2 feet. Okay, so if we look back at our formula for the area, area equals 1/2 A apothem times P perimeter. I already know my A because I know that it's 2. So that means I need my perimeter all the way around. So that means I need to know my side length. So S is what I'm not sure of. Now the way I usually approach these is that means I need to solve for one of these right triangles just like I did before. And what I like to do is sometimes this gets hard working on all of that, but I'm just going to redraw my right triangle. Okay, where I know that this is 2. And I'm going to go ahead and call this X because you can see I'm actually going to solve for half of the side length first, and then we'll double that, and that will be the S that we're looking for. Okay, so once I have these two values, then that means I just need to locate my angle here, and we'll be off and running. So if you remember how to do that, the interior angle, which the whole thing would be 360 divided by the number of sides, 5. So 360 divided by 5. I think that's 72. Okay, equals 72. So that means this larger angle here, or if I do it like here, that's 72. So I only want half of that. So 72 divided by 2, that's 36. So I'm actually going to be using 36 degrees here. 36 degrees. So again, all these problems, the goal is to set up this right triangle where you'll either know the apothem and need the side, or you'll know the side and you'll be finding the apothem. And we can find that angle like we just did. And so now it will use our trig, SOHCAHTOA. And again, from the angle, it's the opposite. I know I'm using the opposite and the adjacent. So I'm going to use tangent, TOA, opposite over adjacent. So tangent of 36 equals opposite x over adjacent 2. And so we can see we're going to solve this one since we know the bottom number and the top is the variable. Instead of dividing by 2, we're going to multiply both sides by 2 because then that cancels out here and we get 2 times the tangent of 36 equals my x. So let's go ahead and find out what that is. 2 times the tangent of 36, 1.45. 1.45. Okay, so x equals 1.45. So that is this distance. Now, easy mistake to make here is think that that's your side, but that's why you got to remember what this triangle represents. That's half of the side. So I actually need to go ahead and double this in order to get my full side length. Okay, so 1.45 times 2, my side length is 2.91. 2.91. Alrighty, now I'm ready to rock and roll because now I've got my side length, which can give me the perimeter. I have my apothem. Let's finish this off. 1/2 equals my apothem, 2. My perimeter, my side length, not my half side length, but my full side length, 2.91 times the number of sides, 5. Because then that's my perimeter. And so now we can just go ahead and crunch these numbers. Okay, 2 times 2.91 times 5 divided by 2, I get 14.6 or 14.6. The book has 14.5, so I rounded a little differently than they did. But again, that's perfectly fine. So 14.5 is our area. And then my units were feet, 14.5 feet squared. Okay. So there you have it. exactly the same as if they give you the side versus the apothem, but then it just means you know the different sides of the triangle when you go to solve it. But the same steps are always the same. Create the right triangle, fill in what you know, the one you're looking for, find your interior angle by dividing by the number of sides, cut that in half, okay? Not 72, but half of 72. And then use tangent, opposite, to find your missing side, because that'll give you whatever you need to then calculate either your apothem or your perimeter, depending on what they give you for the problem. Okay, I think there's about 3 others like this, 2 or 3 others like this on the classwork. Let me know if I can help you. You can do it. Never, 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 never give up.